Good morning, everybody. All right, so once again, I have the privilege of getting up before the congregation to talk about Alison Tobey Smart and the committee's work. As best I can tell, I think this is my 8th or 9th year doing this, and truly I look at it as more of a privilege than an obligation to get up in front of each of you. For those of you that don't know, Alison Smart was a member of this congregation, and at age 17, she died tragically from suicide. To both honor Alison's memory and prevent similar tragic events from happening, her parents, Sue and Jackson, established the memorial fund in their daughter's name. More than 35 years later, and with the work of more than 100 different people, that good work from the committee still continues on. And I guess to help kind of build some context around why this work is so important, I stole some statistics from an organization called the Jason Foundation. They recently published that suicide is the second leading cause of death among both college-age students and also youth aged 12 to 18. More teenagers and young adults die from suicide than cancer, heart disease, AIDS, birth defects, stroke, pneumonia, influenza, and chronic lung disease combined. There's an average of over 3,700 suicide attempts each day by 9th to 12th graders in this country. If 7th and 8th graders were included, those numbers would actually increase. But the most important statistic of all is that 4 out of 5 individuals considering suicide give some sort of sign of their intentions, either verbally or behaviorally. This is what makes the work of the Alison Tobey Smart Memorial Fund so important. The fund's programming seeks to reduce suicide and suicide attempts by developing and implementing programs focused on problems common to many young adults, such as substance abuse, self-destructive behavior, and depression. To highlight some of its efforts, ATS contributes to the agencies that help strengthen teens' mental health, sends care packages to our college freshmen, celebrates and blesses KUC's graduating seniors in an annual senior brunch, distributes awards to many young people who serve this community with distinction, and offers confidential financial aid to families in need who are struggling to provide treatment for their teenagers. Each of you should have received a bookmark or card as you were coming into the sanctuary. If you didn't, feel free to pick one up on your way back out. These are some of the agencies that ATS supports, and they can be real resources to you or others that you may know. Another way that you can help, as was already mentioned, there's a Valentine Project. I didn't think about the fact that it's not about writing love letters to these kids. It is a way to reach out to kids who are away from home for the first time. And that signing will happen after the service today. Even if you don't know the kids, it's important. They love getting things in the mail and just remembering that we're all here thinking about them while they're away from home. So please join us in the Culbertson room afterwards to sign any Valentines. I mention these initiatives each year because while it is important to understand the work that the ATS Memorial Fund does, it's equally important to know what you can do. Depression and anxiety are frequently quiet struggles. However, there are warning signs. Indicators of suicidal behavior include talking about dying, changes in personality, behavior, sleep patterns, or eating habits, and a fear of losing control. We can always do more to stay involved in the kids' lives. We can talk to them. We can ask them about how they're doing, tell them that we care and that others care about them, that God cares. A study by the National Library of Medicine concluded that suicide prevention interventions are effective in preventing completed and attempted suicides and should be widely implemented. As such, if a student has any suicidal thoughts, it's always important to let others know, such as members of the school, the church family, other family or friends. Talking about mental health has proven to be an important tool in combating and in helping with mental health. So I'm proud to report that the mission of Alison Tobey Smart and the Memorial Fund continues today, 38 years later, bringing awareness to mental health and support to the youth of this church and the community beyond. Thank you.